And today we're making spaghetti with prawns for a wonderful taste of summer. I don't know about you, but I really feel like summer. The days are getting shorter, it's getting cold, and I really want summer back. And when I want summer, I think seafood. So today when I went to the fishmonger and I saw that the prawns were on sale, I was like, we gotta buy them and we're gonna make pasta with prawns. This recipe is amazing, it's quick, and it tastes amazing. So for this recipe, very few ingredients as usual. We got beautiful prawns, we're gonna have some garlic. You know, in my house there's always a little bit of chili. I found these Marsano tomatoes at the grocer, so I got this as well. We're gonna have a glass of white wine dry, and then some parsley to decorate and give a little bit of flavor towards the end. So the first step is to clean up the prawns, and contrary to popular belief, the majority of the flavor in a prawn is on the head and on the shell. So we're gonna keep all of this. In fact, we're gonna put all the heads inside here, and we're gonna keep all the bodies inside there, and I'll show you what we're gonna do with it. To clean it, it's quite simple. Head comes off. We're gonna save the head, and we'll start going along and opening it up. The little guy comes out. We store this. We're gonna give a cut through the back, and this disgustingness comes out. And this is a beautiful prawn. And we rinse and repeat for all our shrimps. And as usual, when there's so few ingredients, it's all about trying to get the best out of everything you use. And that's why we're gonna keep all the shells and we're gonna keep the heads, because they're gonna add great flavor to our dish. Everything is clean. We got the prawns, we've got the shells, and we've got the heads. First of all, the shells. I've put the water to boil, and we're going to use this for the pasta. And I'm just going to sit this here in the water, and this is going to make the most amazing stock for the pasta. So we just squash them in, and we're just going to leave it here for the pasta to get all that amazing flavor. With the heads, we're going to throw in 2 little pieces of garlic, some high quality olive oil. Here everything needs to be as best quality as you can. We take 3 Marsano tomatoes, we're just going to cut them into little strips, they go in. And this one, we're going to cook it first in high heat until the heads get a little bit of color. And then we're going to lower the heat. Come check it out. So here they go. The heat is on. And we want to squash them. See all this stuff from the head. Now many people say, it is disgusting. It's not disgusting. This is the most flavorful thing you can do. This is just gonna add so much flavor. If you go to Italy and you go to the proper connoisseurs, my grandma included, she would just love just suck all the stuff out of the head. See this beautiful bread? And we're just gonna leave it here with high heat for a bit. At this point we're gonna add the wine. And let's get all the alcohol to evaporate. And when the alcohol evaporated, we add some water to cover our shrimps, put a lid on, and we let this simmer. So we got all our flavor enhancing, and now we got to start with the prep of the main. Try to always find tomatoes that are as sweet as you can get them. So these San Marsano, which are by the way really tiny for being San Marsano, I guess the fact that it's winter, but they're very, very sweet. So find some little tomatoes that are nice and sweet, cut them up, and we're going to put them in a pan. So we use enough tomatoes to pretty much cover the pan as we do here. We're going to add 2 cloves of garlic, even 3, why not? And we're going to start to let this cook with some extra virgin olive oil. You want high heat, and you want these cherry tomatoes to slightly caramelize. Now these guys are super, super delicate, so we need to treat them with a lot of respect. I like to cut them a little bit deeper, so when they cook, they curl up a little bit, like that. But we're gonna cook this very, very little, like 2 minutes. And we're gonna cook this at the end. First, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna make sure that the tomatoes are nice and caramelized. And we're gonna cook these guys, which I've left for decoration afterwards. So we're gonna cook for 3 people today. And granted, we're being a little bit gluttonous today. We're gonna have 6 prawns each, but really, 4 or 5, that's plenty. And in terms of pasta, we're going to be cooking 350 grams of pasta. So we're going to add these guys for literally 2 minutes per side. And then we're going to take them out and put them aside. The less you cook them, the better it is. So in the meantime, you can give these guys a stir. Beautiful perfume coming from these guys. Keep it a little bit open so that the water vapor comes in and it starts becoming a little bit more dense. If you turn it, you can see that they're already getting color. Put a little bit of parsley for flavor. And notice when I make seafood, I don't add any salt. We're just going to salt the water and that's it. Couple of minutes per side and we take it out. We're going to put these guys back in later. And we can turn this off for now. Let's put the pasta. By the time the pasta is ready, everything else will. So, cheers to you guys. This is a great Bianco from Umbria, Bianco della Palomba. And, of course, I was concentrated on drinking, so I forgot to put the chili. So, let's do it now. We're going to put the chili when we start cooking the tomatoes, but no. Now let's drain the little heads concoction we created here. It's now turned this gorgeous red orangey color. And now that we got this gorgeous essence out of it, we're going to drain it and we're going to use this beautiful liquid to flavor the pasta. And yes, we did all of that for that much, but that thing is going to have so much flavor. And we can remove also these guys because we made a little prawn stock. We're getting closer to victory. Let's salt the water. And while we wait for the pasta to cook, and if you're still here, I guess you're liking the video, so please put a big thumbs up. And if you've not done so before, please subscribe. We post new videos every week, so stay tuned for more. With 6 minutes on the clock for the pasta, we switch this on again. And this is the time we're gonna put all our little friends, and they're gonna start cooking now. So we give this a mix inside, and we start adding the pasta. The pasta still needs 2-3 minutes to cook and it's going to finish cooking inside the pan. See how I'm taking some of the cooking water with me because I'll need this to finish off cooking the pasta. Then it's even better. Let's mix the pasta in and you see the prawns are already beginning to cook. You don't need much at all. Let's add some more parsley. Let's add some more cooking water. And when you're cooking the pasta like this, you need to taste it because you cannot rely on time anymore. I mean, the size of the pans are different. The content of the pan is different, so every so often just take a little strand. Good at this. Oh, tastes amazing. Still hard though. And use that as the way to assess whether you need to keep cooking it or not. In Italy we call this risottare la pasta, which basically means doing it like risotto, because that's how you cook risotto, by just keeping adding water as you turn it. And see, these guys are beginning to get cooked as we do this process. You need to be delicate because the more you cook these guys, the more chewy and hard, and they're going to just lose all their flavor. 4 minutes, 3 minutes while this is happening, it's plenty of time. And that's it, we're ready. We tasted it, it tastes amazing. Now it's time to plate it up and give this thing a shot. Let's put some of these beautiful prawns. Some of these guys here. We got 2 each. Good to enjoy it. And some fresh parsley on the top. And then some good quality olive oil on the top. And the plate. It's done. Summer, here we come. Feels like being on the beach. Amazing. Hope you enjoyed. Buon appetito.